Preface and Chapter 1 of A School History of the Great War. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. A School History of the Great War by Mckinley, Coulomb, and Gerson. Preface and Chapter 1. Preface. This brief history of the world's greatest war was prepared upon the suggestion of the National Board for Historical Service. Its purpose is to expand into a historical narrative the outline of the study of the war which the authors prepared for the Board, and which was published by the United States Bureau of Education as Teacher's Leaflet No. 4 in August 1918. The arrangement of chapters and the choice of topics have been largely determined by the various headings in the outline for the course in grades 7 and 8. The authors trust that the simple presentation here given may aid in developing a national comprehension of the issues involved in the war, and they hope it may play some part in preparing the American people for the solution of the great problems which lie immediately before us. End preface. Chapter 1. Europe before the Great War. To understand the Great War, it is not sufficient to read the daily happenings of military and naval events as they are told in newspapers and magazines. We must go back to the facts of today and find in national history and personal ambition the causes of the present struggle. Years of preparation were necessary before German military leaders could convert a nation to their views, or get ready the men, munitions, and transportation for the war they wanted. Conflicts of races for hundreds of years have made the southeastern part of Europe a firebrand in international affairs. The course of the Russian Revolution has been determined largely by the history of the Russian people and of the Russian rulers during the past 2 centuries. The entrance of England and Italy into the war against Germany was, in each case, brought about by causes which came into existence long before August 1914. A person who understands, even in part, the causes of this great struggle will be in a better position to realize why America entered the war and what our nation is fighting for. And better yet, he will be more ready to take part in settling the many problems of peace which must come after the war is over. For these reasons, the first few chapters of this book are devoted to a study of the important facts of recent European history. 100 years ago. It is remarkable that almost exactly a century before the present World War, Europe was engaged in a somewhat similar struggle to prevent an ambitious French general, Napoleon Bonaparte, from becoming the ruler of all that continent, and of America as well. He had conquered or intimidated nearly all the states of Europe, Austria, Prussia, Russia, Spain, etc., except Great Britain. He once planned a great settlement on the Mississippi.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?